What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Prince Kadash, coming at y'all again with another video. Today I'm gonna talk about sex appeal and the difference between regular sex appeal versus magnetic sex appeal. And I know no one has ever really made the term magnetic sex appeal. It's because I personally made that term up, and I'm going to explain what it means, because there's a difference between someone with just regular sex appeal with somebody that actually has magnetic sex appeal, to where you can draw people to you no matter what you do. And I got to break that down to y'all, because I want y'all guys to be the most attractive dudes possible when you step in the room. But to start off, I want to explain sex appeal. Now, sex appeal is just you being attractive to the other sex in a sexual manner. That's all sex appeal means. Is that you look good, the way you present yourself. They see you as attractive. But there's a difference to where you can arouse people in the room just off of how you are, just your energy, how you look, how you dress, how your energy is, your whole aura is. And that's the magnetic sex appeal, right? And what really separates it is the masculinity and the femininity behind the sex appeal. And that's what a lot of dudes don't have. There's some dudes that have it, and there's some dudes that don't have it. There's some women that have it, and there's some women that don't have the magnetic sex appeal. And we got to understand that the whole universe is made up off of those principles: masculinity and femininity, or yin and yang energy. So if you can look masculine, you will pull feminine women to you. And if a woman can look feminine, they can pull a masculine man to them. And it won't be an imbalance like how it is now. That's why a lot of relationships don't work out, is because there's an imbalance in relationships. There's an imbalance in energies. And it's because what people are presenting, they're not being in a natural state, in a natural role. And with magnetic sex appeal, as a man, you want to look as masculine as possible, and that can just go into you just grooming yourself a certain way, or just you having a certain hairstyle that fits you, that looks masculine, like dudes that grow a beard, or clothes. Clothes is a great thing for a man to prioritize. Is his style. Style speaks a lot, man. Style is one of the greatest things that a man can do, just to make himself more magnetic. Just the masculine colors, because colors play a big part in attraction. It really does, believe it or not. Because as a man, if you wear any light colors, it kind of throws it off. The more light colors like pink or light blue, yellow, those colors are more feminine. They are. The more darker colors like black, dark blue, royal blue, or royal purple and stuff like that, or even dark orange, that's masculine colors. Those are masculine colors, and that's what really makes you stand out when you present yourself. And just the way you carry yourself is another thing. You have to carry yourself in a manner. You gotta have a nice posture. You gotta stand up straight. You gotta have your head out. You gotta stand up tall if you want to appeal. That's what makes you look sexy in the eyes of a woman, because you look dominant. And women are always looking at that. I don't care what or how masculine a woman is or how they think they are. They are always looking at the men that are dominant. So you want to be the most dominant. And to be the most dominant, you want to wear the right color clothes, and you want to have the right posture when you stand up. That's going to play a big part into you being the most attractive man. And that's that magnetism, because you're creating that masculine feminine dynamic in a room. So you got to stand out from the other men. And there's also something else I got to touch on with that. With the man being more masculine, with just his characteristics is, starting semen retention. I know y'all heard of semen retention. I actually talked about it a few times. Semen retention is you just abstaining from pornography or just having sex. Well, you can have sex, but you just can't release. That's what semen retention is. It's where you cultivate your sexual energy, and you let your semen build up to produce that masculine energy. And you need that as a man, because that's what on a primal spiritual level, what pulls a woman to you. The more semen that you hold, the more a woman be attracted to you, because that magnetism is so strong. I even told y'all in one of my videos that I was walking into my job one time, right? And a woman see me and she just stopped. She stopped just the way I was dressed and just how I was holding on to my energy, and it made her stop. Like your aura can make people stop, or it can make people, you can pull people to you once you like the most masculine dude in the room. So y'all really focused on that as men to, you know, just stand out. That goes into your sexual power as a man. So if you didn't get it, it's the haircuts, your grooming, it's your style, the clothes you wear, the colors you wear, and the semen retention. Use all those things to make yourself stand out, to be the most sexually appealing man in the room, right? And even women, I'm gonna go into women, even though this is not really a woman's channel, but I'm gonna go into women because women also can do the same thing. Now, with masculine men, now I'm speaking solely for masculine men. Masculine men want feminine women, like feminine women want masculine men. So for a woman to be magnetic, a woman needs to dress in a more feminine way, like more of a modest way, like a traditional way, where they cover up, they wear dresses, they wear classy looking clothes, they wear the bright colors to arouse the men in the room or to make themselves stand out, like red, white, purple, light pink, stuff like that, light blue, like stuff like that that make you stand out in the room, right? And I look at it like this, man. Everything that a man does, the woman has to do opposite for everything to work, because that's the polarity, that's the magnetism. So that is really the key to, oh yeah, before I go into that, before I stray away from that topic, I want to actually talk about, even with just the way that a woman dressed, you have to have a sweet disposition about yourself. You have to, because you can't look mad all the time. Like a lot of women, like why a lot of dudes don't approach women is because a lot of women look mean. They just do. And that's not a good way to present yourself, because it creates a negative connotation that people have on you. You got to have a sweet disposition where you look nice, you look loving, you look caring, you look approachable. That's that femininity, because you're giving off that feminine vibe, and then an actual masculine man will actually approach you. So that's really the video on sexual magnetism. I mean, magnetic sex appeal versus regular sex appeal. Regular sex appeal is just what a man does. Like the way men present himself nowadays is just, okay, he got muscles, or just the way he dressed. He thinks that women are going to be gravitated to him, and women, they dress with their leggings and stuff like that. That's regular sex appeal. But if you want to really pull somebody to you, you got to dress a certain way. You got to have a certain demeanor. You got to speak a certain way. You got to look a certain way to actually pull the right maiden partner to you. So yeah, and y'all really taking account of what I said and just use that. And you know, you'll be the most sexually appealing sex in the room. All right, peace. I'll holler back at y'all. All right.